Hey, what's happening to you guys? Pyros here and welcome back to another video. I never thought I would actually be making another Naruto Storm video after so many years, but here we are talking about the next installment of the Storm franchise. Now, let me just get the obvious out of the way. We all saw the trailer and we were all disappointed. But whose fault was it? It's partially our fault and partially he who shall not be named's fault. Because the thing is that we were told by CC2 that Storm 4 was supposed to be the final installment, or was it Storm 4 Road to Boruto? I don't know which one. I didn't pick up the DLC. We were told anyways that the Storm 4 was going to be the final game. So obviously, had we seen that trailer, for those of you who watched the state of play or whatever it is that it was showcased at, it would have been a nice surprise. A lot of questions would have been asked. A lot of discussions within the community. However, he who shall not be named started talking crazy a couple of months back, talking about it's going to be a Storm 5. Naturally, we all got to speculating, and as this person, he who shall not be named but lives in Japan, started talking a little bit crazy here, giving us hints, started asking some crazy questions, doing polls on Twitter and making videos, we started going a little bit crazy. Essentially, we let our guard down. Let's be real. We tried to be skeptical, especially the veterans in the Storm series. Those who grew up playing Naruto, making Naruto videos. You guys remember the exposed videos and all that stuff. We should have been better. We should have had our expectations tempered. But because of the long drought of not having a single good Naruto game, it literally screwed with our perception. Essentially, we couldn't keep our chakra level in tune and we got caught in this guy, he who shall not be named, genjutsu. That's what happened. But anyways, we got the trailer. Let's be honest, really, without the leak, it would have been a nice surprise. A lot of questioning. There was even some new things that we saw in the trailer, such as the Sasuke, Sakura, and Sarada Ultimate, which was, I think, pretty cool. This is said to be a new game, essentially. So it's not a Naruto Storm Legacy where it's like 4 games packed into one. It's supposed to be a full streamlined game, and we're supposed to be able to experience the game from the first game to the fourth game, all reimagined 4K 60 frames per second on the PS5 and stuff like that. So I started thinking about it a little bit, and I said to myself, you know what? As much as it was disappointing that it didn't look that impressive and they kept showing us some old stuff or whatever the case may be, I thought to myself, this might be a great opportunity for them to do some things that would justify the $59.99 price tag. Because yes, the price tag was rumored to be $59.99, so essentially this is going to be a full price game. Now I was thinking to myself, okay, in order to justify not only the $59.99 price tag, it also has to justify its existence, because essentially, although it's claiming to be a brand new game with some brand new story mode, and I'm putting story mode in quotations, and some brand new characters, I'm putting those characters in quotations. Let's be real, if you've been part of the CC2 life cycle when it comes to the Storm series, they don't actually live up to those things. Like, they will tell you, oh, we're adding some brand new characters, we'll get 2, and that's about it. They'll say, oh man, we're gonna be adding some brand new storylines. Those storylines will be pretty dog shit, let's be real. So I have listed out a couple of ideas that I think would make the game worth the $59.99. And let me keep this in mind, this is not some brand new ideas. So as you can see with this Storm connections, they're taking the lazy route about it, because they already have the assets, the animations, the voice acting, the everything that they need. So they're just trying to tune it up a little bit for the next generation console, and obviously optimize it so that they can add DLC in the long run, because they've seen how successful that is with Shinobi Strikers, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Like, this is the new route of gaming that we're going into, and so some of you may like it, some of you may hate it, but that's what it is. So here's what I think they should do with Naruto, Boruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm connection to make it worthwhile. For me, I don't know about you guys, but this is just for me essentially. So the first thing, obviously, that I think they should do is that they should bring back all the features from every single game. Like if this is gonna be like the ultimate formation from Storm 1 to Storm 4, I want every feature to come back. I want the Storm 1 unique intros to be introduced, make that worthwhile. It may be a little bit more effort, but let's be real, you have all the assets done already. We're going to be getting the same combos, we're going to get the same maps, the same OSTs. You could afford to put some effort into this game. So if you remember back in Storm 1, we had those really nice intros where those characters would say some few lines to each other before they start a fight. Bring that back, that'd be dope. Bring back side combos. Let's be real, we had it before, I don't know why it was taken out. Bring it back, it added some flair to the fights, it made it more customizable to your moveset. Bring back 3-dimensional free roaming in Konoha. I know you won't be able to do it for the entire fucking ninja world, but bring it back for Konoha because I want to be able to explore once again. I thought that was pretty cool. Don't know why they took it out, but bring it back, add some more stuff to it, make it more lively, whatever. This was a bit of a question mark, but bring back longer ultimate animation. I don't know, just something to flare it up a little bit. Maybe if you get a special combo off, you can get a longer ultimate. I don't know, just something like that. Jutsu clash, you know, maybe a quick animation if two jutsus clash at the same time precisely. There's a small animation, no quick time inputs or anything like that, just a small animation letting you know you two attacked at the same time with the same frequency and you got that little nice bonus. I think that'll be nice to make it more, you know, action packed. This is more for the connectivity of the game. Obviously it has to be done. Like this is, listen, I will not tolerate this. People are saying, oh man, give these people a chance, let them cook. No, the cooking has been done. They've done that shit for the last fucking 4 or 5 or 6 installment. The cooking's been done. I'm judging it. I'm gonna judge it as it is. So if they don't add in a brand new netcode, listen to me. They've had literally 6 game installments. Well, technically 5 game installments since Storm 1 didn't have online. 5 game installments to get this shit right. If this game comes out with the most dog shit, just pure dog shit connection, I don't care what anniversary we're celebrating, this is dog shit. It'll be pretty bad, I don't care. Netcode has to be done right. And add rollback. Rollback is a bonus. I think a lot of people in the anime community were saying that they don't usually add rollback to, you know, what this type of games called, like 3D battle royale, 3D fighting games, whatever. Make it happen, I don't care. At least a new netcode, it has to be done. This is just no question about it. It has to be done. This game longevity literally depends on a good online system. Rollback would be nice, but at the very least a new netcode has to be done. But that's just my opinion anyways. Now I would say the next thing is, and this is really important, please add a crossplay. And I'm not just talking about crossplay from just PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. Please add crossplay across PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC and Xbox. The reason why I'm saying this is that there is just a continuing trend of the PC side of things just dying after 2 months. I don't know what it is, but after 2 months it's so difficult to find a match because everybody obviously has a PS4 or a PS5. I have a PS4 and PS5, but I want to play it on PC, so a crossplay system with PC, PS4, PS5 and Xbox would make sure that you'll always find an online match. Now that being said, the next thing would be to add an anti-cheating mechanic into the game to ensure that rage quitters don't get away with their sins. Let's be real, we've had rage quitting issues since Storm 2. Motherfuckers will have a disconnection up to 999 and nothing happens to them. Nobody cares. It would be nice if they put some type of anti-cheat, so after, if you rage quit so many times, you get a timeout, and each time your disconnection becomes consistent, it's prolonged for the amount of time you get to play online, whatever, something like that. Next up on the list, if they're gonna be adding all the games together, they have to bring back, I know they have to do it. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolutions 4-player mode, I think it's called Ninja World Tournament. Please add that into that, because although it's nice to go on to the game and play some 1v1s, 2v2s, or whatever, I think it's always 1v1. It'd be nice to have a variety of modes to play when you're just tired of getting your shit kicked in when you go ranked. Something like that would be nice. It would add more value to this game. Like, keep this in mind. I am not adding anything new. These are stuff that they've already done. They just have to find a way to make it all come together. And the second thing is, I think it's the most important thing. Please add a proper tournament mode with spectating. Like, people like creating tournaments about this game. We've had a whole, bro, Bandai Namco hosted a tournament system for these games. But somehow they just, oh Jesus Christ, CC2 sometimes just pisses me off. They took it out, don't know why they did that. Bring tournament mode back with spectator mode so people can actually watch the matches happening live. Please, you've done this before, you've done it right, do it again. Story mode, I'll be honest with you, I don't really care about story mode, but in Storm 4, the first half of the game, there was a lot of shortcuts taken. I think people know what I'm talking about. A lot of flashcards, a lot of, you know, really, there was so much less animation for the story mode. If this is going to be a revamp or like the next gen or whatever the case may be, they need to go back and actually create some animations for those areas. I think it goes without saying, every character needs to come back, so even the guest character, if they still have the license for it, bring them back. I think people want to last and stuff like that, bring them back, I don't care. Bring every game mode across the 4 games or 5 games back into the game. So there was leagues, there was, you know, Ninja World mode, there was all this stuff that people used to enjoy for fun when they didn't want to play online. Bring them back. And I suppose, yeah, I guess some fine tunes here and there, you know, better hazard stages. So instead of having just simple plain stages, you could have things happening behind the scenes that could affect the gameplay, things of that nature. I'm not creating anything new. These are stuff that are already in the game in previous games. Just take the asset and just do what you gotta do. Listen, we can all see you're taking fucking shortcuts when it comes to connections. The least you can do is justify that shortcut, bro. Because let's be real, bro. Let's be real. And I'm going to say this right here and now so we all know this. Most YouTubers are buying this game to get the views. It is what it is. But some of them, half of them, will have the game sent out to them. So the rest of us, the actual people who are going to have to end up paying $59.99, we want it to be justified. Because I can't imagine picking up this game. It has none of those features, it's bare boned, it basically feels like Demon Slayer, but with fancy graphics, whoop tunes and 60 frames per— oh yeah, I forgot about something. It turns out that, not it turns out, but there's speculation that the PS4 version may be 30 frames per second and the PS5 version may be 60 frames per second. Please don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Make sure everything is consistent. But yeah, for us, the people who won't be getting the game sent out to them, please justify the purchase, because I'll be honest with you, bro. I've always complained about anime games and I'm gonna keep complaining about it. The only reason why they keep getting away with some bare minimum dog shit is because we keep buying into that shit. So I'm gonna be keeping my eye out on all the people who were complaining about the game, who are saying it's gonna be dog shit because it looks like a DLC. I'm gonna see which one of you guys are gonna actually keep to your energy and don't purchase the game if we get more information about the game and it turns out it's the most cheapest, laziest 20th anniversary shit that they're planning on doing. Well, that's my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to obviously see the list that I made, the link will be in the description below. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.